Okay, let's talk about the grinder. Just trying to get a blade done right quick. But this is my new Pheer 454 grinder. 1.5 horse, 110, 115. I wanted to get the 220, but my shop's just not wired for 220, so hey, this so far has been doing great. I did get a custom built tool rest. This is a 6x8. I'm going to have to extend it a little bit further to get my longer blades on here, so I'll take this to a welding shop and get a plate to extend it on out. Right now, I've got it set up to do the flats, but I also opted to get a separate wheel, and I mounted it on the same bar. So I just flip that over and I can do smaller ones like the trolls and things like that for the other knives that have finger trolls, and if I want to do a different still learning how to set it up. Still got a little bit of a learning curve here. Do this without blocking the camera. Just do that. But that's how that works. Turn this speed way down when we start it up. And so, kind of zoom that in a little bit. So if you wanted to do finger trolls, so that is how we do finger trolls. And I also have different sizes of rollers. I got a 1 inch, 7/8, 3/4, 5/8, and 1/2 inch rollers to go there, so that I can do different sizes of finger trolls. I can do different styles of handles and things like that. So that is a option that I got that I think is going to be very good. And he just flips that over. Just from the top, the tracking on the plate goes underneath and tightens down. Has a variable speed up here. Move over here. The variable speed. It's 100%. RPM, I'm not sure. You have to go through their I don't know right offhand on the RPMs. Go to the website, pheergrinders.com, and or do a Google search for Pheer, P-H-E-E-R, and you'll be able to to see about these. These are very common. There's a lot of custom knife shops using these grinders right now. So I've had it for about a day or 2 days. I just got this little setup finished this morning. So far, I'm really liking it. It beats the old Grizzly right here. This Grizzly has bit a lot of knives in the last couple of years, or 2.5 years or something like that. While I've got you, there's been a lot of people has talked about knife guides and how to make knife guides. All you gotta do is just do an angle like this and put some screws on the bottom of them and get your protractor and figure out the angle. Just set it on a flat surface, put your protractor here and figure out what the angle is. This one's a 5, which it does pretty good on the sabers, on most knife heights for sabers. I use a 5. 11 to 12 for the Scandies, and this is the Scandi. I'm going to zoom in. Yeah, it's slitting on that flat surface and different angles on it. Another option that you can do is you can use a 2x4, which I've done here. Just take a 2x4, get you a circular saw, and set it up on the circular saw on the plate. Put it at an angle, and just rip it. That's how I did this one. Wood does great. This is treated, so I'd recommend treated because you're going to be cooling your blades and you want something to withhold water. Problem with wood is it swells and contracts, so you got to watch that. And also, do not put aluminum. Aluminum sticks. If you put it on there, it'll stick and skip, so it might help you up, mess you up on your grinds. But just get you the even place along here, the same elevation or same height, and put you some screws, and that way that you can rest your blade, your knife, on it, and just hold it with your hand and run it through the grinder just like that. I've made hundreds of knives that way. So where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, it's not, making knives is not that complicated, folks. I started with a 1x30 grinder at Harbor Freight and made knives that way for the first year. So all it takes is getting out there and doing it. Just dive off in the deep end. Sink or swim. Alright, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But anyway, liking the grinder. I promised you guys that I would show it to you once I got it. Still working out the kinks. Learning about it. But I think that it's going to be a very good addition to the shop, and I'm really looking at turning out a bunch of blades with it here shortly. I've done, in the past couple of days, I've gotten 15 blades done in the past 2.5, well, 3 days, but I didn't work today. I set up the little wheel grinder thing on it today. But the first 2 days I had it, I turned out 15 blades. So it's going to be a tremendous help in the shop of trying to get some of these orders done and get those out the door. So that's about it. You guys get out in the woods, go in the backyard, whittle on a stick. If you do, be sure to take plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. Take a child with you if you get the chance. We'll catch you again soon.